Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'm going to show you the best features of the OnePlus Pad. By the way, I have also posted a dedicated video for the tips and tricks section where I've talked about many things which I won't be covering in this video. So definitely check out that video as well, link will be in the description. Now the first thing to talk about this tablet is its performance. This tablet comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 processor with Mali G710 MC10 GPU. With up to 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM and up to 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. These are the benchmark scores. Purely in terms of performance, it is the best in its price segment. It's obviously great for regular users and also a good choice for gamers as well. Next, this tablet also comes with some pretty decent cameras, especially its front camera. On the back, it has just a single 13MP camera with EIS, and it does take some pretty decent shots, I would say. And for selfies, we get an 8MP camera with electronic image stabilization. We also have the limelight technology, which keeps you always at the center while you're on a video call. These are some sample shots. Next best thing about this phone is definitely its charging speeds. Now this tablet comes with a massive 9510 mAh battery. Inside the box you get a 100-watt charger, but it only supports 67-watt Superbook charging. You can roughly get 80% of charge in just 1 hour, and to completely charge it, it probably takes 1.5 hours or more. After 80%, charging speed slows down. Besides that, you also have a lot of cool features in the battery department, which can further improve the battery's lifetime. Next best thing about this tablet is definitely its display. This tablet actually comes with a massive 11.61-inch LCD display with 2K resolution, 144Hz screen refresh rate and 144Hz touch sampling rate. It also has a peak brightness of 500 nits. It also comes with Dolby Vision and has super slim bezels with just a thickness of 6.7mm. Honestly, I do wish to have an AMOLED display, but considering the price and the rest of the specs, I'd say it's a pretty decent display as well. It's good enough for watching videos, playing games and regular browsing as well. Next best thing about this tablet are definitely its quad speakers. Yes, just like all the premium tablets out there, even this tablet comes with 4 speakers, and you can actually get the left and right channels, which also auto align if you're watching videos in the portrait orientation. By the way, there's also Dolby Atmos, which can further improve your overall experience. Next, we also have some new navigation gestures. But before that, we have the regular navigation bar with the back, home and recent buttons. Now back to the new gestures. Once you enable them, you can swipe from the bottom of the screen to go home, swipe and hold for recent tabs, and you can swipe from the left side or right side to go back a step. We can also trigger Google Assistant by swiping diagonally from the bottom left or bottom right corner. And you can quickly switch between the current application and the previous applications by swiping left or right on the bottom of the screen. Next, we have a brand new gesture which allows us to quickly switch between applications. You can enable it from the system navigation settings, just enable the toggle, switch to previous app, and now you can just swipe and hold from the left or right edge of the screen to quickly switch between the current application and previous application. Actually, very few phones offer this particular feature and I personally really like it. So guys, definitely try this feature. Next, we have a brand new gesture to open split screen mode on this tablet. You can just swipe down using 2 fingers from the top of the screen to open the current application in a split screen mode and then select the secondary application from the list. It's a pretty cool gesture and you can say it as a tablet related feature. Next, we have floating windows. Now this feature allows you to open applications in floating windows. To use this feature, you can go to the recent apps page, click on any one of the app icons, and then you have the option to open in a small pop-up window. Just click on it and the application will be opened in a floating window. You can double tap it to enlarge it. You can swipe the window towards the edge and it will hide inside the edge. You can just swipe from the edge to bring it out whenever you need it. If you have navigation gestures enabled, you can also open an application in a floating window by just doing a swipe up gesture and keep going till the top. And now the application will open up in a floating window. Next, we have assistive ball. Now, once you enable this feature, you get an assistive ball on the screen, which is just a floating button kind of a thing. and you get to have two options. You have gesture options and you have tap menu. In tap menu, you can just tap on the ball to access different functions. In gesture options, you can double tap the ball or do a long tap on the ball to perform different actions. We can configure all that from settings. Next, we have the famous OnePlus shelf. You can access it directly from the home screen. It's on the complete left side of the screen. You can just do it and the shelf pops up. And over here we have different tiles which are like widgets. There is clock, weather, step counter, notes, and so on. You can configure the shelf according to your preference and you can have all the information at just a click of a button. Overall, it's a pretty nice feature. You can definitely give it a try.
Next, we have App Locker built into the phone. If you have any applications that hold sensitive information like net banking applications or payment-based apps like Paytm, Google Pay or PhonePe, you can lock all those applications using this feature. It's a nice feature but has very limited options. If you're an advanced user, I'll suggest you to use a third-party application. Next, we have Private Safe. Now this feature is more like an application or like a vault where you can hide all kinds of files. Just like the app lock, we can have a completely different password from your lock screen and we can unlock it using your fingerprint or your facial data. Personally, I suggest you to use Gallery Vault.
Next, we have App Cloner. Using this feature, we can create duplicate versions of a supported application. Basically, using this feature, you can use 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, or 2 WhatsApp accounts on the same phone. It's a very good feature, but it's only supported for few applications. Next, we have Power Menu. Now, by default, whenever you press the power button, it'll trigger Google Assistant. But for some reason, if you want to use the power button to trigger Google Assistant and still want to access the power menu, this is what you need to do. Just press and hold the power button and the volume up button both at the same time and you get the power options. It's really not a feature, it's actually just a small tip. Next, we can also schedule to power on and power off your phone. Now, using this feature, you can just select the time and your phone will auto power on and power off. I would recommend you to daily restart your phone for the best user experience. So you can schedule your phone to power off, let's say at 2 in the morning, and power on at 2:01 or 2:10 a.m. in the morning. So your phone will restart automatically and you'll have the best user experience.
Next, we have Reading Mode. Now, Reading Mode on this phone is pretty unique. Once you enable this feature, your phone will automatically adjust the screen color temperature and make the display much more comfortable to read. You can either turn it on manually or schedule it to automatically turn on for few specific applications, say like Amazon Kindle or Google's Playbooks. It can also block peak notifications or heads-up notifications, which can be quite annoying, especially while reading. Next, we have some launcher-based gestures. If you are using the stock launcher from OnePlus, you have some cool gestures and you can tweak them from the launcher settings. On your home screen, you can do a swipe down gesture to pull down the notification bar. You can double tap in an empty area to put the phone to sleep. And finally, you can do a swipe up gesture to open the app drawer. Next, we have Schedule On and Off. Now, this feature allows you to automatically turn on your phone and even turn it off at a specific time on a specific day. You can configure all that from these settings.
Next, we have Limelight. Now, this is a brand new feature, and once you enable it, when you're on a video call, the front camera always adapts to your movements and always keeps you in the middle of the frame. As of now, this feature is available only for some supported applications, and right now it supports Google Meets app.
So guys, these are all the best features. If I missed out on anything important, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you're planning to buy this tablet, use the link in the description. It always helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.